Hey everyone, welcome to I Just Watched. We're about to check out The Batman, the official trailer that got dropped during DCFandome. Some amazing stuff got dropped, some amazing stuff got announced. I'm super excited to see what's happening. I'm not really leaning either way with this movie. I am excited for it because I'm a Batman fan. That is obvious if you've ever seen any of our videos. Yeah, anything Batman I'm excited for. I'm just a little nervous because there's a few things or decisions that have been made that I'm always weary. But before we get into all that, let's check out this trailer. It might change my mind. Also, if it echoes, I apologize because I didn't want to take. I wanted to watch this in full effect, so I'm putting on surround sound. Love you.
Okay,
that's tape.
That is tape.
I like how the thing is moving to the tape.
Okay, that doesn't look right.
No more lies.
Oh, you just taped the whole. Oh, God.
Reminds me of
Hush?
Yeah. Not that person, but the whole like.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, it's
Jim
Gordon.
Gordon. We want to know because they announced that he was going to be Jim Gordon.
Yeah.
Haven't a clue. Let's play a game. Just me and you.
So the Riddler.
That sounds like Riddler.
Any of this mean anything to you?
That has to be the
That's
Riddler.
the Riddler.
That has to be. I know this actor.
You're becoming quite a celebrity.
Is that the back end?
Why's he writing to you?
Is that Catwoman?
Yeah.
That is Catwoman, yeah. They said that she was going to be in this movie.
If you are justice, please do not lie.
Right, it is.
What is
Hey,
the
Catwoman.
price for your...
Oh, she look whack, though. That mask?
It's just like a cutout. It's like one of those.
Yeah.
are you supposed to be?
Ow! Ow! Beat that nigga! Jesus!
Oh, God! Oh,
shit! I'm vengeance.
chill!
Jesus!
Even his head, he's like, ah! Is that the penguin? Is that Colin Farrell's the penguin, bro?
It looks weird, right?
You're a part of this too.
That has to be the Riddler. Oh, what? I have questions.
You'll see.
Not too bad. Oh, it's the Riddler.
It has to be the Riddler.
But, because, I mean, they said they were trying to do like a long Halloween thing, but also have like a Hush vibe to it. So, after watching that, there's a huge conversation that needs to be had. I like what I see. I'm still on the fence. Like, because I like it. I can almost say I'm all in. I mean, the part when he's beating the shit out of someone, I'm never not going to be like, Batman just beat someone up, and I'm watching him beat him up in a ridiculous, dope-ass manner. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to be like, break the fucking, put him in the hospital. Like, I was in it. Like, he just, so there's no way that part didn't just set me over the top. I like what I see. I think this movie's probably going to be dope. I really think it is. My only issue, and it's just because I'm a huge Batman fan, is at the end of the day, we've only ever had lean, fit Batmans except for Affleck. He's the closest one because none of them really looked that intimidating like Affleck did. Because Affleck was just this monster. The way he moved.
They all look year 1, year 2 Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
Still lean.
Even when they're not. This one, I get it. This one is literally takes place year 1 or 2. I think they said legitimately what year it is. It literally takes place year 1 or 2. So I kind of get it. But I still wish he was a little more intimidating, a little more bulkier versus just lean. Because at the end of the day, Batman and Superman can swap costumes and you can't tell the difference except usually it's like a cleft chin. You know what I mean? One of them has it, one of them doesn't. So I want that level of intimidation. Because don't get me wrong, I think it looks cool. That looks creepy. I think Colin Farrell as Penguin's gonna kill it. I think that was him that we saw.
I want to say that was him. There was a lot of. It looked like a lot of prosthetics.
Yeah, like
a lot of makeup.
Yeah, to make him like kind of overweight, and as long as he's not Penguin because he walks funny or because he's
because Colin Farrell to me is a great actor, and
I love him.
And there is roles where he's still great, but the movie itself is just garbage.
Yeah,
but
like he doesn't get enough credit.
Exactly.
I do like him as an actor. I think he's dope. I'm interested to see how they do Penguin. I just want Penguin to be. He's literally called Penguin because he wears a penguin suit, which is just the tux and stuff like that, with the crazy amount of umbrellas that do different shit. And then the Riddler, it seems like the main bad guy. I got mad Hush vibes from this, and I thought Matt, the director, said they were gonna do like a Long Halloween-esque thing. Long Halloween is a great story, but I got mad Hush vibes, especially
Hush,
with like the Riddler kind of sending cards, and then you have like this one dude whose face you can't really see. I don't know if that's the Riddler or maybe it is Hush. I don't know, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but I do like it. The dudes with the white face paint and like black eyes, I think they're supposed to be like skulls, but I immediately get Joker vibes. You know what I mean?
Like Joker paint and everything.
Yeah, because that's usually what they do.
Yeah, but it's honestly just like more like skull, which is kind of weird because because the way they're painted, it reminds me of Black Mask. So I'm like, is Black Mask gonna be a part of this as well? Yeah. You know,
because I loved Ewan McGregor's version of Black Mask. I thought it was dope. I just didn't like his mask itself. And I was super sad when he died because I thought like it would have been cool to have him as a reoccurring villain.
Yeah,
Black Mask versus Penguin. That's they're literally two mafiosos. You know, two mafia heads fighting for territory. You know what I mean? And then you have Riddler, who just likes being the smartest one, even usually he's not. He's very smart, but he's usually not the smartest one. So he likes playing with your head. And I like watching Batman just beat him and him being like, what the f-?
You get to see in the trailer where you get to see where the car crashes in and he has
the bomb and it says to the bat.
Exactly. Riddler does a lot of things where it's like he uses citizens and he uses them as his toys.
Yeah.
To mess with Batman
for motivation,
for motivational purposes.
Like even the card that you see Gordon reading at the very bottom has like this weird code. I'm like, so that's straight Riddler. I think it's cool to have like Riddler be the focus of this movie because it's supposed to be a trilogy, and at the same time they said that the Batman trilogy is an Elseworld What If. It's basically takes place separately from the extended universe that's Wonder Woman, Shazam, Man of Steel, obviously.
The DCEU.
Exactly, excuse me.
The main DCEU, I guess.
That means we technically don't have a Batman for that yet, but I think that's going to get solved with The Flash, being that they're going to bring in Affleck and Keaton, but that's another conversation. So, I'm excited. I kind of dig it. I'm still kind of sad that we're just getting lean Batman, because he doesn't, like, the suit looks okay, it just doesn't look intimidating to me. Like, he doesn't create this monster that I'm afraid of because the way he moves, how big he is, and, like, this creativeness to it. But, I mean, at the same time, I haven't seen it. Because I did love his viciousness.
Because I remember when I saw a picture, and it was, like, the DCFandome picture, and it was just drawn, and you get to see a little bit of his suit, and I'm like, it looks cool as in the fact that it's a different Batman.
Yeah, and like, it's like a combination of pieces.
If you told me this was Prime Earth Batman, because Prime Earth that's a whole different discussion for like comics, but if this was Prime Earth Batman, then I wouldn't be sold on this. But to me, it's knowing that this is basically a separate,
like, takes place somewhere else.
It's separate from the actual like continuity of the DCEU, then I can dig it. I can get behind it because. Like Christopher Nolan's take on Batman was really good. So I mean, this could be even as good as Christopher Nolan or better. Yeah, it just depends on what we get to see.
Because like I love the Christopher Nolan trilogy, I really do. They're great movies, but at the end of the day, that's not really Batman. Because everything had like it's super grounded and stuff, and I get it. But movies are beautiful. I love them. I'll watch them all day, every day. But that wasn't really Batman. You know what I mean? It's like making Superman super grounded. Like no, like Batman is this semi-meta-human, ultimate human level monster who goes toe-to-toe with things he should never be able to fight. Yeah, but he does it because of willpower, tactical skill, all that shit.
Waller has a folder on Batman.
He's like, that's metahuman.
She straight up says that he's a metahuman.
Yeah, and then we don't, like, really, he's technically not. He's just pushed himself to that point. So I want to see, like, legit, like, Affleck-style Batman in his prime, dope. Because, like, I got hype. I'm not gonna lie. When he was swinging on the dude and just beating the shit out of him, I thought it was amazing. The only difference is, like, I pointed out, I was like, there's almost no control because he was just waiting. Like, his head, the way he was moving, there was no, like, pop, pop, pop. It was just, like, blunt, like, angry. It was more anger than, like, Batman precision. But, again, I'm not really upset at it. It looked dope. I'm excited. His voice, I Am Vengeance part, it just sounds like him, which is fine. I really like the voice modulator because I'm tired of people doing the Batman.
Christopher Nolan's Batman.
I'm Batman. No,
he's doing more of Michael Keaton. I'm Batman.
Yeah, it's like I'm Batman.
So
I think it's not George Clooney. Batman.
Oh yeah. We don't talk about that this episode.
I do like it.
I'm
interested.
I want to see. I'm gonna watch this movie, but
100%.
now I'm more intrigued.
I feel more at ease.
Yes. And I mean, there is certain things here and there. Like I know they said that the bat symbol is literally the gunmetal from the gun that killed his parents, and I was like, that's kind of weird. But once again, since I know this is not DC continuity, it's a standalone. Then
it's cool.
It's cool as an Elseworld, because that'd be dope. Because it's like, oh, cool, this Batman actually took the gun and made it into that's dope.
I think it's cool. Like once I found out that they said it was it's a separate thing, I was more okay with it. Because I like when he has the gun in the cave in this glass thing where it's almost this motivational thing when he's something terrible just happened to him or something lost or whatever, and he sees it. It's almost that spark of motivation. He sees it and he's like, all right, bet. I need to get back to
It's not even just that. It's just it's more to me, it's more every time he feels like he's over the edge and about to leap into the abyss. Exactly.
He
sees it and then it
brings him back.
It brings him back so that way he doesn't have to,
That's what keeps
step
him
over
in
the
line.
Yeah.
Keeps him in line.
Yeah. Because that line is...
He teeter-totting, bro. He be breaking bone. You're gonna eat out of a straw for months, but you're gonna be alive.
Exactly.
So I'm interested in it. I think it's gonna be neat. At the same time, though, I wish I'm excited for it, but I wish if they were gonna do a bunch of Elseworlds, I wish they would focus on crazy characters that we don't really see, or probably won't almost ever see when it comes to the legit DC Justice League and all that. Because I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, because we've stated multiple times in every single every time we make a DC trailer or something, we always go overboard because we're more DC fans than Marvel.
Yeah, I love Marvel.
And DC needs literally just focus on just the continuity of their main story.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to do all these Elseworlds. And they're only doing these Elseworlds because they literally just start off as oh, this is gonna be a part of this of the continuity, and then when they get a negative review off of that, they go, well, we'll just if it does well, then we'll put it there. If it's not, then we'll put it as an Elseworld. They need to stop doing that and just focus more on
get a plan going on all that.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, we always go. We always talk about it. We always iterate. I mean, we're never gonna stop about iterating until they actually fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
So DC, if you're watching, please, fix it. I'm
I'm
not demanding. I'm just saying,
please
fix it.
Do it. So no, like I said, I'm cool if they want to focus on that and then give us a few Elseworlds. I'm okay with it. But the Elseworlds, I think, would be better if they focused on characters that don't have enough notoriety and stuff Batman. It's Batman, bro. You know what I mean? It's if you do an Elseworld on Superman, I'm all right, I guess, but I'm at the same time, it's safe because these are big characters we probably might not ever see on screen, but give them their own movie in a different location. That'd be cool. That way you can see this character come to life in a different way.
But overall, I feel like they shouldn't even attempt to do anything like that until they actually fix the continuity. Because once you fix the continuity, you can actually add more characters into your universe.
Then you can start really growing.
Yeah.
I generally think that the continuity of the main DCEU, or whatever you want to call it preferably, is not going to get fixed until The Flash. But I think the Flash movie, being that Ben Affleck's coming back, the fact they're going to have Michael Keaton in it, I think that movie, whatever the Flash does, I don't think it's Flashpoint. I think it's going to be...
They call it Flashpoint, but I
don't think it is. I think it's going to be something...
To make it an actual Flashpoint movie, it's...
You better hit some Flashpoint shit.
Well, not even just that. You have to build onto it. And then you can't just, out of the back, just make a Flashpoint movie.
Yeah.
You have to build onto it. And so, this is more fixing the idea of, all these multiversal things.
Yeah, it's...
So now that
it gives you an out.
Yeah, it gives you a way out.
So that way you can adjust, so when you... Because, I doubt Ben Affleck is going to be in a bunch of other movies now. So, it gives you a way to recast and have your, that version of Batman that's part of the continuity. It allows you to fix errors and things like that. Bring other characters back. Things like that. It allows you to recast. It allows you to retell certain stories that have already been told. Because I think the Flash movie is going to be one of those, time and space situations that he's going to accidentally... I think it's going to be subtle. At the... beginning or at the very end, something's gonna happen. He's gonna freak out. He's gonna start running, and then it ends. And we know that's gonna fuck everything up.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's their way out. That's how you get to keep
their way out.
Aquaman. That's how you keep Momoa. You keep Gal as Wonder Woman. You keep Levy as Shazam.
Yes,
Levy, right?
yes, Levy.
You keep them. You keep certain ones that already hit. there. And then the ones you need to change, and then there's no real question because to them nothing happened. This is how it's always been.
Exactly.
But I feel like I digress.
We digress. Sorry, especially.
I'm excited for this. I know people out there are. What are your thoughts? Do you like where it's going? Do you disagree? Agree with us? Anything like that? Let us know down below. DC Fandome was dope. I'm excited to see if we get any more or another version of it next year or whatever. I dug it. Excited to see what's coming out. Excited for things like this. Hopefully Sunkiss gets resolved sooner than later so we can actually witness this in Dolby.
Exactly.
And I can get everyone in that theater pregnant simultaneously. I'm trying to stay reserved because I don't want to say I love it because I've been hurt before. Damn it. But no, all in all, I love it. I'm excited for it.
No, I'm excited as well.
It looks cool. It has a good like creepy vibe to it.
Exactly. So it's a much darker tone. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah. And I think Robert Pattinson is probably gonna do a really good job because he's busted his ass as an actor, and he's done some really good stuff. So acting wise, I have no issues. My only thing that I saw like Batman wise, cool, whatever. But when I saw like Bruce in that like whatever where the car comes in and stuff, he looks kind of like an emo Bruce. I don't know. I was kind of like, is it a bad day?
I'm dark and edgy.
Yeah, like bitch, I don't need finger guns, bro. Chill.
Exactly. So I'm like, but
so that's the only thing. Because I actually thought he'd probably knock it out the park as Bruce. Because as in my head, as Bruce, he had like the slick hair, like very young.
If his hair was slicked back, then yes.
Yeah, because then it's like because Bruce has to be that. He has to lie. He has to be that persona. It's Batman that gets to be like, because Alfred needs a noticeable or recognizable voice. Like I actually like Irons. Alfred,
oh yeah, Jeremy Irons.
Because that voice, subtle but it's powerful.
Exactly.
Circus has a very distinct voice, which is needed because Alfred has to be able to grab your attention. So you hear, you're like, oh, that's Alfred.
Exactly.
But with all that being said, sorry again, I digress. All over the place, sorry. But no, I want to hear your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, opinions down below. Agree, disagree. Did you like this? What you think of DC Fandome? What you think of all the other shenanigans that came out? Because a lot of stuff did. Down below in the comment section. Hope everyone and you're all doing well during the Sunkiss shenanigans. Hopefully we get to do more soon. Love y'all. Thank you. Adios.
Goodbye.